In this video, I'll provide an overview of the insurance comparison assignment. So go ahead and click into the weekly modules like we always do. So I'll go ahead and scroll down and look for our week 8 module. So you're watching this video right now, and our normal assignments are in here, but you'll notice that there is an assignment for the insurance quote comparison and that there's no discussion board this week since you have this assignment instead. And so let's go ahead and click on this. So after you finish reading Chapter 8, the assignment for the week will be to obtain 2 insurance quotes, either for apartment, like renter's insurance, or home insurance if you own, or automobile coverage. And that could include motorcycle if you prefer. And so you'll take these 2 quotes for whichever type of quote you're interested in, and you will complete the chart I've attached here that describes the key features of each insurance provider. Please make sure to attach your chart to the summary and reaction paper because you will be writing a 1-page paper summarizing what you learned by obtaining quotes and deciding what coverage is best for you. Make sure to follow the Appendix A summary and reaction paper format. So let me go ahead and first show you the chart. So you click in here, this is the insurance comparison assignment. So the same instructions are right here. If you decide you want to do apartment or home insurance, whether it's renter or ownership, you can go ahead and fill out this chart right here with as much information as you can. If you have questions on any particular item, you can let me know. Or if you prefer to do automobile or motorcycle, you can use our second page, this chart here I've provided. These are the same charts that are in your textbook on page 280 and 281. So you'll go ahead and fill that in for 2 companies. And then if you scroll down to the third page, this is the Appendix A, the summary and reaction paper format. So make sure to read through this as it explains the expectations of the paper and how to write it. Now, this appendix is also available right here if you prefer to read it on the web page. So I'm going to use the web page in Canvas. So when we click on it, and it's the same content, remember in our summary and reaction papers, the first part, worth 10 points, is a short paragraph that describes the assignment. So if you picked home insurance, why'd you pick that and the 2 companies? Or if you pick car insurance, why that one and why the 2 companies. So keep it brief, objective, and factual. You're giving me the context of your assignment. In part 2, this is the majority of the work. I should see most of your content in your reaction. And this is worth 30 points. And the 4 bullets you must answer. Make sure to identify and explain concepts from the textbook, from discussion boards, from lectures, and cite per APA. So you just have to, at the end of a sentence, cite if it came from the textbook or if it came from me, for instance. Now, in the previous assignments, some students identified concepts but did not explain them. So that doesn't demonstrate your understanding or the application of the concept to the assignment. You need to take it to that next step of explaining how it all works together. The second bullet asks you to explain how doing this assignment connects to your life, including your experiences, feelings, and ideas. What emotions came up for you during the assignment? How is this related to your life? Perhaps a past experience, good or bad. The third bullet is, how does this relate to the present day world? While connecting your life is present day, I also want you to think big picture. Yes, you have insurance or you are going to obtain insurance, but how do you fit in the larger population? So if you think about auto insurance, why does that matter if everybody has auto insurance? Or what's the impact if not everybody has auto insurance? And same thing with home. If we think about some of the recent weather concerns or natural disasters, why would home insurance matter not only for you as a homeowner, but also the community and the state or the country? So think big. I want you to connect the assignment not only to yourself, but to others as well. And then the last bullet is where you will explain whether or not you have a greater understanding of the issue. Maybe you already knew all this, but did it change your perspective in any way? Why or why not? And then for 10 points, this is what I'm also looking for, that any ideas that you pose, you give evidence and not just say, I liked the assignment, right? Like, why? Just whenever you write an idea, be ready to also explain why. Please follow the format provided here. Proofread for grammar and spelling and punctuation. Whenever you are referencing other material, either as a quote or paraphrase, you have to give credit. And if you need to use quotes, don't overquote. And remember that for our written assignments, you do have the option of resubmitting up until December 2nd. Whether you want to use this for the credit consumer previously or after you get the insurance quote assignment back with some feedback, if you decide, oh, I want to get a better score, you can always revise and resubmit for regrading. So I also have a link here in case you don't recall how to do APA. It's right under the assignment. It gives some examples of how you would cite an author, like our textbook. You list the authors and a year. Or if you're quoting specifically, you want to include a page. And then I provide an example here, right, how you might see it in your paper. If you need help with APA, you can always check out Maricosa's Writing Center at the library or their webpage right here on APA citations. So if you have any questions, just let me know.